what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Cold plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Your line ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're just as strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I'll be everything. Wanted you here with me, but you didn't want it. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Counter.
They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended. So they chose to go physical. And now plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Herbert now, blitz coming. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Shotgun give to Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Hampton. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. They'll try to run it with Harris. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Dicker connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
It's not enough. You sell it left, but it's not enough. You that really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. His first throw is an interception. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Into the gun. Here's Hampton. And they love to see him flying forward, but he only gets him 3.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the Raiders' 9-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Herbert. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go right after him.
To start that drive, they're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll toss it. Genty. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
To the line they go. It's second down.
There we go.
From the gun, Smith hits his running back. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. Out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go. And he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Oh, dog.
Here's Genty. And he won't challenge for the goal line. A stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting them the touchdown.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
Tuesday. Hey, we go Shalon. We got him shot. Slow ball. We go Shalon.
Smith setting the throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Angling this one in for the right hash the challenge here.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Camp. 21.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds the in route complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Lion. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. Johnson finds the football complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, Kappa.
Herbert throwing again. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
the line of
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now Herbert to throw. Short pass brought in. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. To throw, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 26-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders with a 2nd and 7. From the 23. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. And no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. First and 10, Herbert. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ray.
Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing now, Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16
You know, they call
yards.
the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert again. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 3.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, Smith to throw. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Connect on first, it's 2nd down. back to the air. It's Smith. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up Cam Hart. They've helped him get this early lead, Bronk, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Into the hands of Harris on the slant. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
It's no good, and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And their lead holds steady at 10. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On 1st down, Gentile breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 10.
brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Herbert now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Raiders loading up the secondary on third down. Count them, 6 DBs on the field. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's on target to Pierce. He touched him down with a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
You set it down, score him at the 38. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he drives that plug backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies. I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here's second and 5. That's Harris on the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's caught left side by Harris. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. You're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Herbert to throw once more. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Herbert throwing again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Chargers field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone.
Go.
From the red zone now. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They put a receiver in motion here left. It's Herbert once more. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a 9-point advantage. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Dicker tacks on the extra points. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Smith to the air now. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers are going to have it after a 2nd interception.
any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Set. 380.
They give to Harris from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. Hey, count. 380.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Hey, Ray. 380. Change. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Saw that screen coming, and there for the interception. He's off to the races. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Set.
Herbert back to it after the pick. Caught, nice gain left side. He's just going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Project X.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
380. Set.
Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Raiders bringing out a couple extra defensive backs for third down. They're in the dime. Herbert from the gun. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And taken. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Walk out of the shotgun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun now on third down. That one's complete right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air, here's Rourke. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw.
And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun now for Rourke. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So they're left facing third and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Rourke from the gun. Looking slant round, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The other thing I could say positive about the execution of that play, at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Rourke. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. Rourke to throw. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic of Rourke's accurate catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. They'll run with Mostert. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders down by only 3. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal. To throw, Rourke. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19, 18.
Looking to throw it. Headed out right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Looking good, and it's through. And they tied it up late in the fourth.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Capture.
Back to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Chargers hurry to
yards. First down, Chargers.
Into Hampton on the option. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Taken down.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up second down.
You look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Quentin Johnston.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
To throw. This is hauled in by Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
First down, Los Angeles.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A 4-yard pickup.
Setting up to pass.
First down, Chargers.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Back to the air, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. They're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. I don't like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it's all coming down to a try from Cameron Dicker. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
36-yard attempt.
That one is good. And when it mattered most, he got it. No miss this time. He wins this game. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
yeah, huh?